If you listen closely, you can hear this little ticking sound as I accelerate. It shows up under load, and I tracked it down to the EGR tube from the manifold. So let's take a look here. Let's zoom in on this upper nut that goes into the EGR valve. We'll do this 27mm nut later. So here's the pipe. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's moving down there. It's barely held on. Here, let's focus. Let's zoom in on what used to be a nut. We need to take this little cover off. And it's just a couple 10mm here. This one over here is 8mm. Now to get at that one down there, that nut that's mangled up, we're going to have to go at it from this angle. To get access to this, we're going to have to take off this inner wheel liner here. And there's a couple of panel fasteners for wires that are in here, as well as these screws. There's like 7/32, and there's 5 of them around the inside here. So get all those off. I've got the additional issue of taking this mud flap off. There are 2 wiring harnesses that need to be pulled through the wheel well cover, held on by panel fasteners.
Start taking them off. There's 4 of these, 7/32.
Okay, that's 3 down. Number 4 is tucked away underneath this trim piece. You have to kind of pull it back, and it's flexible to remove it. Okay, number 5 is back underneath here. So you got to go up underneath there to find that one. And back to one of the rails, side rails on the vehicle it's attached. So take that one out. And 2 panel fasteners. Okay, and there's one more panel fastener right here. So pry that one out. Then there's one at the leading edge of the wheel well going through that trim piece. Take a look at this thing. Here's the nut that sits on the end of this EGR tube. Barely hanging on the rusty thing. So we managed to get that big crescent wrench on there, and we're going to give it a shot. I have to turn it off a little bit, just pull it this way to clear this bracket, and then there's a plug here. So okay, let's give it a pull. Lo and behold, it turned. Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, there it goes. Well, this isn't going to be that bad, hard to take off. Nothing to it. was planning on changing out this whole tube to get a new nut, but look at this. There's no threads left on this. It's welded to the manifold. I really have no plans right now to change the entire manifold, so we have to come up with another fix. So what we're going to do then is clean this up with some steel wool around this area here, and then we're going to put it back on, use some putty, and then wrap a bandage around it. This is a bandage. I'm going to cut this in half since the pipe we're doing here is so small. This is really made for bigger wraps. Okay, finish up with that big wrench now. Okay, first we're going to lay down some of this putty in a pretty good layer. Then we'll follow that with some of the bandage, and then top it off again with more of the putty, so that we have a really good bond, hopefully, and that'll hold up. Okay, to make sure we get this all the way around, we're using our gloved hand here to get it around the back side. Otherwise, it's a little difficult with that putty knife to do that. So now we'll just let this dry and run the truck some more until it hardens up. Okay, we're going to put the throttle body cover back on with those two 10mm and one 8mm bolts. It's mounted with 5 of these. These are 7/32. 1, 2, 3. One is actually behind the mud flap, which you may not have, and the 5th one is back here. Then there are also 1, 2, 3, 4 panel fasteners that are holding it in. Okay, I'm not going to show you all the detail on the flap. Thanks for watching. And if you find this material useful, please subscribe. I'll put the link up. And here's some related videos that you might find helpful.